it's a delicate balance though, I find. This whole thing about wanting to get good and wanting to produce beautiful things, but also surrendering to the journey of it. Like both must happen in order to get good at something, and not get completely butthurt or down on oneself when you do create. Because I don't think being a creator, being an artist, or entering godhood should be a curse. I don't think it should be something that's tragic or something that's like depressing, like the typical archetype of like the tortured artist. Yeah, I don't want to be a tortured artist. Life itself is torturing enough. So what's the balance in that? The balance, I think, is in keeping the goal. Okay, in my experience, the balance for me, where I find it is, I have a goal. Let's just take watercolor, for example. I have the goal that I want to get good at watercolor and I want to create beautiful things. Those two things, good and beautiful, are very subjective. Those aren't measurable, but they are measurable with enough sensitivity. They're measurable in here, in my heart. Taking photography as an example, when I take a good photo and I know it's a good photo, there's something in me that's like, yeah, I did good. I killed it. I killed this shoot. I know I did a good job. But even while I'm shooting, I don't know what shots are going to be great. I just have to. Well, I have a feeling some shots are going to be great, but I can only just appear at the moment the shot will happen and be skilled enough to take the photo. But the skill matters. So there's like an equal thing of surrendering to each moment, to be sensitive enough to pick up on the good shots, and also having the technical skill to take the photo properly and not overexpose it, underexpose it, or make it blurry, and focus it properly. And with watercolor, going back to the example of watercolor, I have the goal to get good and create beautiful stuff, abstract concepts, immeasurable concepts, irrational concepts, or irrational or immeasurable things that can't be non-quantifiable things. So what is good, what is beautiful? Once again, it's a feeling, and that feeling is on me. It's not about Joe Bob's idea of beautiful is this. Oh, he knows what's beautiful. Oh, she knows what's beautiful. If it's not like their idea, then damn. No. If I see something beautiful, I want to, and I know it in my heart. I feel something from it. And I think that's one of the great things about art, is that it communicates something to you. That the creation is not like that super esoteric, that it doesn't, it's like over your head. Yeah, that's something. Okay, personally for me, that's what kind of cheeses me about certain artists or certain art. It's like it's just so freaking out there. It's so abstract and just so like esoteric, created in like someone's little dark corner of the world. Good on them, great. But I don't know. The communication is just missed. The impact is not there. So, does art need to have an impact? No. But that's just me though. I think that art has, I think effective art, I think beautiful art has something that is communicated to another human being. And sure, maybe the esoteric, super abstract art, it can communicate it to another person, because we're all very much similar or the same, if you want to get super deep with it. After all, so if some person makes something super esoteric and super abstract, then I'm sure it'll resonate with at least one other person, because we're not really that different. Maybe I'm just a snob. You know, maybe I'm just not smart enough to get certain types of art. I can't tune into like the noise, the abstract noise artists, or fucking Death Grips Frequency. No offense to you guys, I do like some Death Grips songs. Not sure if I can handle a whole album though. Having a goal in art and surrendering to the process. Goal, get good, make beautiful things. Subjective, and I would know, because I would feel something in my heart. And how the heck do you start feeling things with your heart? What? A heart doesn't have hands. How does a heart feel? Well, what does it feel like when you see something beautiful? What is beautiful to you? And then that, make something that speaks to that. Maybe a sunset is something you find beautiful. Maybe freaking Kodak Black rap music is something you find beautiful, and that speaks to your heart, and that resonates with your soul. Maybe it's model ships and bottles. Maybe it's like freaking talking to people on ham radio, or cultivating ancient moss cultivars in your mossarium. I don't know. It's like, so there's so many things that can speak to you, because humans are very individual, but we all have that divine, creative, godly essence in us. Each one of us has that same peace, if not peace / wholeness, infiniteness of God in us. But we are just very limited little meat bodies that can express that piece of creation. And because these limited bodies are so subjective and so influenceable by from birth, either through genetics and or our environment, then yeah, the beauty that is subjective to each of us it's so individual. So find that beauty, whatever that is. Right now for me, vlogging, biking around, nature, watercolor, photography, and hanging out with beautiful people, and living like a hobo. Why is that appealing to me? Bro, I don't know. Psychoanalyze me. Watch enough of these vlogs as I keep releasing them, and then maybe you'll get an idea of who I am.